Not hearing Roger. Not hearing Roger. Not hearing Roger. Okay, but until we join Roger, just to say welcome once again to your favorite sports calling show here on Reggae Radio IRFM. What's the score? As usual, we go all the way through to 11 o'clock. We have a program of a kind of different flavor tonight. As usual, Roger not with us in the studio. Not with us this time in Kingston or anywhere else in Jamaica. He's in cold Maryland. Look like him cold too, you know. Roger. Yeah, I see him bowing him head, but we're not getting hearing Roger. We're not hearing you, Roger. I don't know what is happening with your audio, but until we hear Roger, we just continue. Lots and lots of things to talk about tonight, and of course we're going to be talking about the pen relays that took place over there in Philadelphia over the past couple of days, and we're looking forward now to the East Coast Invitational, which is happening this Saturday over there in Maryland. Outside of that, lots and lots of things happening. The Jamaica Premier League is heating up. Playoff spots, well, Spanish Town Police FC already gone. The race is on for that last playoff slot. Cavalier is in there. Racing United is in there as well. Arnett Gardens trying to get in there. And we saw Harbour View making a desperate attempt last evening. You ready for us, Roger? You with us now? No, still not hearing you. Yeah. Harbour View making a desperate attempt to survive. 4-3 over Mobile United, leading 3-0 at halftime. And of course, at the top, we still have Mount Pleasant trying to get to one of those automatic semi-final spots. They are leading now 2-1 over Waterhouse at Draxall. Like a nice crowd down at Draxall too. Yeah. So they're leading, Mount Pleasant leading by 2-1, about 72 minutes gone in that game. Mount Pleasant should take this one. And of course, remain in second spot in the league. So, Molynes United in the opening game won, I think it was 2-0 over Tivoli Gardens. So, Tivoli now basically out of the runnings for a playoff spot because Tivoli, they have 44 points and they only have 6 more points to gain. So, definitely out of the runnings. But Chapelton Maroons basically out of it as well because they have +7 goal average. They can go to 55 points because they have 6 points in the bag. They can get 6 more points. So they could reach 55 points, the same as Cavalier. But Cavalier have a +13 goal difference. And Chapelton Maroons have a +7. So it's going to be difficult to peg back Cavalier, even if Cavalier lose their next 2 matches. So interesting setup here for the Premier League as we look towards the playoffs.
1-2.
Yes, Roger, I think I hear you counting.
Yeah,
man, you're up and running. I'm hearing you in my
up and running. I was hearing everything.
You're
everything you're saying.
Boy, you look cold though.
Well, it was so cold today. It was that cold today, but it will get cool again tomorrow onwards.
Well, I see you well prepared for the weather, man.
Yes, man, for real. Yeah, man. Make sure I had a couple of layers, you know.
Yeah, Joe look alright. Him not like him have more than about 2 layers. Joe.
Him not must have one alone. Him have one.
Him seasoned, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
How things are, man?
I have a JC shirt.
Okay, so you have on your JC shirt.
That alone him say. This is my glasses too.
Yes, Roger, I was saying earlier that lots and lots of things to talk about tonight, including the pen relays and the East Coast Invitational coming up. But yes. I was talking about the Premier League and how interesting it is at this
For
point.
real. For real. So that 6 spot is, it look like it's gonna go down to the wire.
Well, I guess if Cavalier win their next match, it's done. Because if
But Cavalier gets unpredictable nowadays.
well, that is it.
It gets unpredictable nowadays that
You never
you
can
can't
tell.
put your pot on fire for
Because-
Cavalier this year.
Yeah, they have Tivoli next, and we saw Tivoli.
And that is gonna be a dark fight.
Yeah, because we saw Tivoli going down to Malines today. But
Yes.
Tivoli out of the runnings as it is now for a playoff
Yeah.
spot, because how much I said they have? They have what? 44 points, and with 2 matches to go, they can only go 50. So
Yeah,
they're
so
dead.
playing for pride, they're gonna play for pride,
Yeah,
and they're
yeah.
gonna remember now, you know, for those who don't make the playoff, you know, I mean, they are gonna have to try and avoid relegation. Although you know one team gone down
One
already,
team,
so
there's only one
quite a
spot
number of
available there.
teams. Quite a number of teams.
One of the interesting matchups,
could go
you know,
down.
one of the
Yeah.
interesting matchups with that relegation thing, you know, is Harborview with Cavalier as their last game. And you know, there's no love lost between those two teams.
Certainly,
Cavalier and Harborview. But
certainly.
I was a bit surprised to see Harborview leading 3-0 over Mobile United yesterday and coming back to win 4-3. Kind of,
Mobile.
yeah, interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, these things happen from time to time, you know. I mean, at the end of the day, Harborview is
Harborview
in
is
a scrap.
Harborview. I still don't see Harborview going, you know. I still see.
No, but what is happening, because if you're gonna take what is happening in even far away in the EPL where it look like Spurs is going down, maybe you can't do Spurs
too
look like
far
them going
away.
down.
That's too far away, man.
Yeah, but you know, if Spurs
But
look like
on
them
it-
go down, I mean, you can't do certain say,
So,
you
well,
know.
that's true. But as it is now, and it is the only team that can change anything as far as the top part is concerned, because they have 52
Yes.
points, and they
Yes.
can go 6 and 52 make 58, so they can go 58 points.
And it's a very hot and cold team. This
Yes,
year. This today
yes.
them hot and then tomorrow them cold.
Yeah, so Racing on 56.
If hot and cool, if hot and cool was a person, is on the
and
garden.
yeah, especially this
Yeah.
season. So,
Yes.
so Racing is on 56 and Cavalier on 55. So those two places are up for grabs. If
Yes.
Arnett can, what if Cavalier win on against Tivoli in their next match, well, they still would be a point short. Cavalier need 4 points.
But and one of the surprising aspects now is that Racing they are wobbling badly.
Yeah, them like them buck up in our wall.
Yeah,
Them come back now, no.
they were one of
I
the.
think they'll have enough
were on
momentum.
fire earlier.
Think they'll have enough momentum to go all the way. And
Racing?
yeah, man.
Really?
To maintain the top 6 place, yeah.
Oh, to stay in the.
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
to stay in the top 6. Interestingly, again, Roger, so the team for the World Relay is supposed to be leaving tonight, or probably has left
Yes.
already. And then we have problems. But I noticed
The regular Ray.
I noticed the J3s have come out and in no uncertain terms dealt with what is to be dealt with as far as oblique civil is concerned. So there was an issue, but the issue that was making the rounds is not exactly the issue.
Yes.
So the J3s have come out to clarify that. And but I found it interesting that other athletes withdrew from the event, but them never say anything about those athletes. It's only the controversial one them talk about.
Yes.
I mean,
But-
we would want to know
What
why
is
other
new though? I
athletes-
mean, this always every year this happening in recent times, you know. Something happen where you know athletes and the administration. So this was just a new episode.
But you know the thing about it,
Yeah.
Raja, is that if these organizations would just come clean and be transparent, it would avoid all the speculation, you know, because the release from the J3s today said that on April 21, the athlete's agent indicated the withdrawal. Now, if that athlete had withdrawn based on the the statement from the agent from the 21st. Just put out something and say the athlete withdrawn because what
That is a week ago, you know.
Even more than a week ago. But because they don't want to give out information. I don't know what kind of harm it would have done if they had said that. So a lot of the back and forth thing that was going on today would not have been necessary. You know, because people would have known from last week that the athletes not going, and they would have known the reason. So only because people were speculating or putting a particular narrative out that the J3 has come forward now to say exactly what it is. And the moment the J3 said what it was, it basically dead. You could have done that from a week ago.
Remember, this is a high-profile event, you know.
Exactly.
Maybe not as high-profile as the World Championship.
Athlete too.
Yes, and this is an event that when it started, Jamaica played a critical role in terms of, you know, it was from the Usain Bolt era, you know, where, you know, and so on. Remember those games held in the Bahamas and so on. So, it's a high profile event at the end of the day. But in recent times, we noticed that a lot of athletes not going. And because of that now, I mean, when this thing happen now, it's like, say, the episodes, just a new episode.
It take on wings. It take on wings.
Pulling out.
Yes. Take on wings. But that is another story. But
you must also take it very serious because it's a qualifier for World Championship.
Exactly.
If you go there, you get in early.
Remember the last time we had to be running up and down to qualify.
Yes.
We would avoid all that. We just go and deal with it and done.
Yes.
But if the athlete, if there's something and the athlete can't go, then we have to deal with that.
Yeah.
But the other athletes who are not going, I know the J3 don't say a word. It's just speculation.
Deal with the issue, man. Deal with the issue as these things arise and just be transparent.
Yeah, just be transparent and open. Because I mean, if an athlete has withdrawn, then the athlete has withdrawn. If we're not even pleased about the reason why they withdraw, then we have to deal with that. But tell us that these athletes are not going. Tell us that the team has now been weakened because of that. And you know, but we have to just be, you know, upfront and just say what it is, you know.
Certainly.
So the Scorpions are under pressure again, boy. Lord have mercy. The Scorpions put ball out for 142 today. After we look into the Scorpions go and tap the thing. But we've been getting some good opening partnerships until today. Captain.
Well, you know, you'd expect that Barbados, you'd expect that Barbados is Barbados, and you'd expect that they're not gonna go away like that in 3 games, and you know, Barbados is Barbados. So
goal out for 140. As a whole heap of runs and didn't make 2, you know. They're 430 something they make. 400 and how much again? I think the four. No, let me ask about 430 something. How much they make again? Let me just check the score because they make a whole heap of runs, you know.
Or they were today when I heard the score, I know they were 400 out for 9. The last score I heard.
439. Yeah, they made 439. Bowlers, the Jamaica team for 142. Following on Jamaica 22 for 1. Not looking good.
Jamaica in trouble. Yeah, in trouble.
Back against the wall. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. What else we need to touch base on before we go to the break again? All right. So, all right. What we'll do is we'll run to the break, and when we come back, we will talk about pen relays as it unfolded. Because some things happened at the pen relays last week. And Raymond K.C. Graham will join us at that time. All right. So we go to the break and we come right back.
LJ Tiles and Home Decor, 2 Ashwood Drive, Santa Cruz, St. Elizabeth. We're open Mondays to Saturdays, 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. LJ Tiles and Home Decor, bringing elegance to your home. The time by LJ Tiles and Home Decor is
16 minutes after 9.
The Home and Things Shop and Save Clearance Sale event is on. May 1 and 2, Old Road Road branch only. Check out low prices on overstock or discontinued tiles. Big discounts on slightly damaged items like toilets, baths, doors, vanities, and more. Don't let a scratch stop you from saving big. Hurry, stocks won't last long. Catch the Home and Things Shop and Save Clearance Sale event this Friday and Saturday, Old Road Road branch only. All sales are final. Conditions apply.
Yeah, we have Corey with us.
Electricity bills stressing you out? Why not go solar?
Yeah, Robert.
Yeah, man.
Innovation Energy Store in Boscobel St. Mary gives you the best deals. It's a one-stop shop for everything solar.
that's
Solar
right.
floodlights and street lights, solar fans, security cameras and generators, solar
Device
panels,
one.
inverters, batteries, complete solar systems, solar room fire safety devices and more. Whether residential or commercial, we install, design and set up. Get 30% off first installation on each street. Visit or call us 819-6949. OFAR Innovations, powering your future with solar.
Suppligent boost you up. Suppligent. When me up on the movement, up no time to stop. Suppligent, I'm a food and nothing can stop. Suppligent, vibes and energy and wings. Suppligent boost you up. Suppligent, keep your fridge stock. It boosts your energy, keep you on track. Suppligent, for health and strength and daily food. Suppligent, they on top. Suppligent, vibes and energy and wings. When the people want in the streets. Suppligent boost you up.
Jamaica and the world. The best of the best concert. Miami Memorial Weekend. Sunday, May the 24th. Performing live. Sizzla.
Where do you go? Down to need my
Caperton.
Chacha City, Chacha.
Minimum.
I'm drinking rum.
450. Critical. Tyrus Riley. Tiffa.
And just added Skeng, Villa Sublime, Craft, Chenille Muir.
Sunday, May the 24th. Inside Museum Park. Downtown Miami. Gates open 2 p.m. sharp. Log on to bestofthebestconcert.com.
BK Crown Deal.
Pick any sandwich, add any 2 sides. Video one combo Crown Deal, bill vibes.
Pick any sandwich, add any 2 sides. Video one combo. BK Crown Deal.
Mix and match, switch this with that. Choose a Whopper, Junior sandwich or a cheeseburger.
Add small onion, bring small drink, small fries. Or a 4-piece nugget, send it to your life. For only $800, you build your own style.
Pick any sandwich, add any 2 sides.
Video one combo. BK Crown Deal. From Burger King.
Mother's Day just got bigger and better. Join us this May 2nd and 3rd at 9 Derrymore Road, Kingston 10 for the hottest Mother's Day pop-up sale of the year. Come get 100% human hair wigs, pressed to at $5,000 to $30,000. Hair bundles, frontals and closures. Gift basket starts at $2,000 and many more. Free gifts and beatable deals. Remember, it's 9 Derrymore Road, Kingston 10, halfway tree. May 2nd and 3rd. See you there.
Port Maria, this Thursday, it's the Minister of Health and Wellness, Healthcare and Vaccination Outreach. A giant family mart parking lot. Everyone is invited. Get checked, get informed, get protected. Blood pressure checks, cholesterol checks, blood sugar tests, BMI checks, HIV and syphilis tests, vaccination and immunization. Prizes and surprises, including a laptop computer. It's all free. Shanice Williams and DJ Acid will be at the Port Maria Health Fair and Vaccination Outreach live from 10 a.m. on IRI FM. Thanks to the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
Welcome back to What's the Score here on Reggae Radio IRI FM. 20 minutes after 9 o'clock and we have a call on the line, so we jump over to the caller. Caller, good evening, welcome.
Good evening, sir.
How you doing?
I'm there. I want to listen to What's the Score.
Great, great.
Yeah, first I want to say happy birthday to Miss Bobby Green, Olivia. Yeah, I hope she celebrates her birthday today, you know?
Yeah, man.
Yes, man. I just want to say big up to the girls. You know, they returned from the high school alumni. They did very well, so I just want to pick them up.
Which girl, then?
The girls, the high school. Yeah, I said they do very well. So I just
Okay.
want to pick them up.
Uh-huh.
And I'm going
From where? Which event that?
Yes? I don't hear you.
From where? From where? From which event?
From here?
Yeah.
From Pen Relay.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, yeah, big on the
Yes,
pen
sir.
relay.
Okay.
Girls,
Yes.
them. We do well.
Yes, man.
Okay. Hi, Del and Edwin Allen.
Ah, yo. And you,
Okay.
Mr. Raja, you do a wonderful job. I did enjoy the coverage, sir.
All right, respect.
As you, job.
Yeah, me never certain way you do, so that's why I try to clarify.
Yeah, man, I do understand.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Respect.
And Mount
Yeah.
Pleasant, I want to wish him all the best tomorrow.
Who?
Mount Pleasant.
Tomorrow?
Yes, they don't have much tomorrow.
No, man, that match been played now. We have 89
Yeah,
minutes gone on the match.
Okay, yes.
I'm big Mount Pleasant fan like you know what go on. I don't understand you.
No, man, you just have to see a man.
Oh, they're leading 2-1 over Waterhouse at Draxal. So you're not at Draxal?
No, could make it tonight. So
Well, and tomorrow night it look like you did plan to go.
You're early for the next match, man.
Yeah, man.
The carrier I do the town coyote, so you just have mistake.
Okay. Yeah, man. So Mount Pleasant on the way to 68 points now.
Yes, and you know who want big up guys, sound like I hear about him promote, I hear Camp promote,
Who that?
Lemar Martin, man sound good, man.
Okay. All right. Go and big him up.
Yes, man. So I want to wait down.
Remember Wade has left us from in December, man.
So I'm really sorry, I never get to see him before I'm left, you know.
Yeah, man. Him there about enough time, man. You will see, man.
Yeah, man.
Give a thanks, yes, sir.
Yeah, give thanks, man, and big up Louis Walker, the co-worker and supervisor for that material.
All right. Bless up. All right.
Yeah, man.
So Roger,
Yes.
the pen relays sound like it was, as usual, very exciting. Some serious upsets. Well, at least one major one. Talk to us about pen relays.
The one that you say is a major, it was really a major upset.
But it
was
changed the program.
I mean, it's just that, you know, over the past 2 years, that same team, you know, they got beaten, but this year they just got fortunate and you know, and pull off the victory. You know, 19 years straight a Jamaican school, you know, a 19-year streak by Jamaican schools in the 4x4. So all in all, you know, that is that. You know, they had the fastest time in the heats, and they just, they utilized their conditions well. And under the circumstances, because it was very cold and it was rainy. Normally, Penrith is cold, you know, but you see when the cold and the rain and the wind, dynamics. It's like, you know, you might have a chance with a crocodile outside the water, but when you see when you're inside the water, it's a different
territory that.
Yeah. So that was just, and you have an Olympic gold medalist, and you know him get it in front. So that's it.
Raymond Casey, Graham.
Yeah, just quickly before Casey come in. Yeah, good night, Casey. And for the boys, JC they were the school that managed to come away with the alone really victory. They did very well, and also 40.03 in a freezing cold condition is not normal. You know, that, and they kind of felt it in the 4x4 and the 4x8 courtesy of, you know, what are the conditions. The girls, boy, Heidel, we have the coach beside us as well, but what soon
you have him with you right there?
5, yeah man, he's here.
Cool.
5 straight, boy, you know, magnificent. Edwin repeat, you know, the field eventers did well. I mean, the Andre Edwards and the Joseph and the Addison James from Edwin Allen, and the girls Malaki Lampart and Vivian Bernard from Idle. You know, so that was good going. Casey can analyze a little more.
Raymond Casey, Graham. Welcome. Good evening.
Good evening, Jacob. How are you?
Good to have you, man.
Good, man.
Yeah, man. Respect. I was very fortunate to be at the pen relay.
Very fortunate.
The morning, when I was leaving, something terrible happened, and I gave up. But to God be the glory, you know. He put me, he brought me there. Something. It was a miracle for me to have been at the pen relay, honestly.
Why? As I say, to God be the glory, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. So Casey, you know, tell the people what did happen to you.
I must say, thank God for RFM. You brought the news, and I got a lot of people call me, sympathizing. I think what RFM did, they allowed me. They played a great part for me to make that trip, because I canceled my flight, you know. If you lost your passport, and everything was stolen on my way to the airport, passport, a lot of documents and so. I was in a daze. I sat in my car and I was wondering.
And the whole heap of money them too.
Huh?
And the whole heap of money them too.
Yeah, money, everything. I was a broken man that morning. So I gave up. I had to call and cancel my flight. But it's a miracle. I must say a miracle. Why me that trip when I got back I only got the passport.
Well, the good thing about it is that you got the passport and you were able to travel, because I mean when I reball out, you know, people listening, you know, man.
Yeah, man. I was so popular, man. I'm telling you. So, as soon as it, people call me from Westmoreland, from the east, all about sympathizing with me, you know.
All the money will take it to it too. They never call you.
Yeah. I heard some good news today. Read out some of those people, you know. That they try to do the same thing somewhere in St. Anne, and the police caught up with them, you know.
Okay.
Which is very good news.
Yes, good. Man. I got onto the pen relays now, so that chapter was finalized and you got to the pen relays.
Opened and closed.
Yeah, close. Yeah, I got there, shut them. I missed the Thursday when the girls ran the prelim and most of the final of the individual field events. But I think when you look at first of all, you look at the finals that happened on the first on the Thursday, the field events, and you must say the girls were fortunate this year. They got beautiful sunshine for 2 days. You know, they alternate the schedule, and the girls are lucky this year. They got normally the girls get it hard now. Normally sometimes it was the Thursday and Friday where you had the bad weather and the Saturday, but this time around things change. And you look at the individual, it's Malaki Lampard of Clarendon College. You know that she signed last year to go to Georgia. She could have left last year, but she stayed back and she won the shot put. The discus, yeah. And then Bernard of Idle being very well in triple jump. He won also. And then you have the young lady from Immaculate doing well in the javelin, coming second in the javelin. And I think overall we did well in individual event, you know. You know, a young lady from Clarendon College that came second in the discus, right? One on the shot put, one came second in discus. But I think individually the field events among the females was good. Then we look at the relay now. Wow. This ideal team, I must give Corey, he knows how to prepare people for the 400. And I know that in my preview last week, I called all the 4 winners of the female correct. I said Edna would have won the 4x1, I did the 4x4, Union Catholic, the distance melee, and IMG the 4x8. Bigger Thomas, I spoke with him. He told me that this team could not lose, and I know that. And the 4x1, that team I like to give credit to, San Diego. They gave everyone a scare in that 4x1. And you look at the San Diego team, they are class 2 athletes. And these girls have been coming from class 4, and they've never lost. Remember last year they also won the small school final. And if San Diego can keep these 4 girls together, nobody can beat them next year. I'm telling you. Because they were hot. The girl opening like blew away the Edna girl. And I'm telling you, it took experience of Alex Henry and a Kellyanne Carr to get them back. But this San Diego team, if they are back next year, if all 4 girls are back, they will be back San Diego to the pinnacle in the 4x1. So, and also in it, there's some schools that went and did not reach the final, the championship, but they were in the consolation final. We have 9 teams. Of the 9 teams, 8 of them were from Jamaica. And guess what? The one team, the Bahamas team, St. Augustine, they won. That was so funny. We talk about it in the media room. We're joking and laughing. Imagine Jamaica versus 8 Jamaica teams versus 1 team from Bahamas. and they won convincingly too. You know? And I must also big up a team like Meadowbrook. After 26 years, now with the penalty, they reached the consolation. And young young Delano, Chester, doing a great job with that Meadowbrook team. Kudos to them. But as I said, Eden Allen, they retain the title. I know they will be in problem this year because they're going to lose the second, the third, and ankle leg. I didn't see much of either in the 4x1, but I know that their best athlete at Earth at Champs and Corey, knowing how good he planned well, he went for one relay and he won it. That 4x4, I knew that Idle, for Edmund in the beat Idle, they will have to get at least a 20-meter lead on that ankle leg. Because Nastasia Fletcher, she's a brilliant runner. You have to give her credit. Like her, I hate her, you have to give her credit. She just carried Idle for the past 4 years. She has not lost since she had beat the pen relay. She's always on the winning team. And even when you have those big stars like Georgia Daly and company, she has played a critical role, crucial role. So I think and again, we look at the time. Idle run 3:30. Is the third fastest time now? When we look at Eden Allen's time, it's Eden Allen's personal best in a 4x4 and they lost.
And the three times belong to Idle.
Yeah, Idle will see fastest time.
All right, let's hold it right there for me, Casey. Hold it right there for me. On to our breaks. We're going to take the break and we come back. We bring in Corey in the conversation. We head to the break and come back.
Western Jamaica, when you're looking for quality, reliable, and affordable auto parts for your BMW, Honda, Toyota, Nissan, Suzuki, and Mitsubishi, your destination is Reliance Auto Parts and Accessories, 22 Bedford Street, South and Lamar, Westmoreland. The time by Reliance Auto Parts and Accessories is
9:33.
Convert your coins to cash today with Coin Exchange. Visit a Coin Exchange machine at select Bill Express locations island-wide with your loose coin collection. No special days, no need for counting, no need for sorting. Coin Exchange machines are fast, fun, and free. Find a location nearest you at gkmsonline.com/coin collection or call 888-555-5555. Convert your coins to cash today. Coin Exchange is brought to you by Bill Express, a member of the Grace Kennedy Financial Group.
From the creators of Money Fridays, we introduce to you another radio first. Grab back.
Stay locked into Irie FM on the 107 this and every Monday in the wake-up call for Grab Bag, and you could win up to $50,000 cash weekly, plus other prizes.
All you have to do is call Irie FM when you hear it's Grab Bag time. Tell the announcer which bag to dip into, and what comes up is yours, just like that.
It could be a gift from a sponsor. It could be $10,000. It could be $30,000. It could be a whopping $50,000. Or it could be, sorry, try again.
But if you don't have a representing hand in the bag, you don't have a chance.
Grab Bag is brought to you courtesy of
Tiles R Us Limited, Banners Valley, St. Elizabeth. Tiles R Us. Maggie, we are so good together.
Pot a bubble and the food smell nice. Maggie full up of the natural spice. Say you can't go wrong cause the flavor strong. Maggie are the people's choice. Me and Maggie so good, so good. Me and Maggie so good together. Me and Maggie we're so good together.
Sebastian Braham Ministries presents Mother's Day Experience featuring Petra Kay, Sebastian Braham, Sandra Brooks, and many more on Sunday, May 10 at the Calvary Baptist Church, 5 Corinaldi Avenue, Montego Bay. MC yours truly, Advocate Blair Black. Showtime 7 p.m. Admission $3,005 pre-sold, $4,000 at the gate. Children under 12, $1,005. Ticket outlets: Calvary Baptist Church Office, J&J Pharmacy Limited, 92 Barnett Street, and Harbor City Shopping Center, Montego Bay.
Sit and pass your CXC Cape City and Girls Math and English exams in only 6 to 12 months at Distinction College. Start online and face-to-face classes in May and sit exams in January or May, June of next year. In Math, English, Chemistry, Biology, IT, start international course in Practical, Geriatric, and Pediatric Nursing, Phlebotomy, Plumbing, Early Childhood Education, and more. Register this week and win yourself a course or subjects for free. Visit us in Kingston, Spanish Town, Ocho Rios, and St. Elizabeth. Call us at 356-4167.
I am your type.
I'm your type.
I am your type.
No matter who you are, you're somebody's type. This Wednesday from 10 a.m., link us for the NCB Foundation Blood Drive. NCB Halfway Tree Parking Lot in Kingston. Come, donate blood. One donation can save up to 3 lives. With your type of blood, you could save a loved one, even yourself. Join me, Giovanni White, and DJ Smurf for the blood drive at NCB Halfway Tree Parking Lot, or join us on the 107s. Thanks to NCB Foundation. To Jamaica.
Yo, me, your type, you know.
Welcome back to What's the Score here on Reggae Radio IRA FM. We're also going to be talking about the East Coast invitation that is coming up. Sanjay here is going to be joining us. But Roger, let's just say I have Corey with you.
Yeah, man.
Let us talk to Corey now. Ask him how he feels about what they have achieved at the Penn Relays. Casey mentioned that apparently they went there to win that event, and they did win. Corey, greetings, welcome.
Yeah, man, greetings, man. Thanks for having me on here. Sure.
Good to have you.
Yeah, man.
How was it?
You know, it was on double duty. The Jamaica College team for the first time.
JC Heidel.
Yeah, and Heidel. You know, as I said, we picked our battles wisely. You know, we would have entered 3 events, 4x4, the triple jump and the discus, and we won 2 out of 3. So I thought I did pretty well there. You know, as what I mentioned earlier, you know, one of our top sprinter got hurt at champs, and you know, most of the other girls would have been from the 4x4 to another 4x1 relay.
Mm-hmm.
So we kind of realized it didn't make much sense. That coupled with financial restraints and constraints wouldn't allow us to carry a lot of persons to compete. So we just kind of narrowed it down a little bit, and just, as I said, picked our battles wisely with the 4x4, where we were more comfortable than the other relays. So in the end, you know, we've never trailed a 4x4 for 4 legs. You know, it's the first in history to play under pressure like that, you know. So but we trailed, and you know, we put the button in safe hands, and I believe that Nastasia Fletcher did what she had to do and carry it home. So kudos to the team, kudos to the persons who were involved with the team, and yeah, I thought it was a good look for us.
You said it was double duty because you were also the coach of the JC team, and they did well too.
Yeah, well, the boys, you know, I mean, the sprint relay won. And I know that at my former place of employment, you know, they had a problem when we use a first year 2 boy to run. And I make up a whole heap of noise about it. But,
no, Corey.
You know, when it's hot, you know, you just grab it when it's hot.
Yes.
And I believe that when young Kai Kelly as a first year 2 boy was by design, and I believe that that's the only way we could have stood a chance of winning it. So,
Okay. Yes, Casey, yes.
I don't have a problem with that, you know, because we can't predict the future. So if you have a man can win now, what happened? You may not be in school next year or the other year.
Mm-hmm.
So if you think that person can, doesn't matter, first year, 2 or 1.
Because you don't know what's going to happen next year.
Right, it's 4 years. It's 4 years. You know what can happen next year and beyond. So if you think you can win with him, you run him. Nothing's wrong with that. It's about now, not later. We can't predict the future. So I think that was a wise move by, and he was the one who brought them victory because he ran past the Casey Anchor Legman to bring his team to victory. So that's a good move by JC, and I have no problem with that.
Yeah, man. So, yes, Roger.
Coach Corey, I mean, earlier this year, I mean, we heard you're talking about some your problems in terms of maybe resources, and this year, and you missed the events like Central Championship. I don't think you sent anybody to the character games, and knowing people knowing you as a kind of a wily old fox coach were of the view that, you know, maybe this is just one of your games that play, but the reality of financial issues with with the Heidel team this year. I mean, you just want to explain as to how you managed to navigate that.
Well, I mean, without going into too much of the finer details, I mean, we've been having financial challenges from probably the past 2 or 3 years in terms of just the support from, administration standpoint. And again, we don't go into much details because, people kind of thin skin and want to take everything personally, but, we never got the support. And generally, most of this trip would have come out of just the love of persons for the program and would support it, and there's some personal resources. So, yeah, I mean, it was challenging, and the truth is that, when it costs roughly about almost $200,000, $150,000 to go to a track meet. Sometimes you can't find the first $1,000, you can't find $150 outside. So, you have to just be wise about it. This one wasn't about being sly, it was just about the reality of it. We carry about 4 or 5 boys to Central Champs for the first time, and they did well. They did well. Kudos to them. But no, I mean, it was just basically our reality of just some very tight resources and just had to just do what we had to do.
But if I should add though, Coach, it would also seem, based on what you were doing and not doing leading up to boys and girls champs, it in some quarters one would want to think that you overperformed at champs.
Well, probably better ask Casey Graham.
Casey Graham.
I think so. Yeah, that's true. I'm a plain person. I speak the truth. I think nobody saw Heidel because at Central Champs. Normally Central Champs is a marker used for girls champs. And with Heidel, we didn't say Heidel anything. And I think because to be honest with you, I had Heidel was over 100 points. And I think Heidel didn't perform as they should. I think Heidel overperformed to only by 70 points. While a team like Omud again disappointed again. I thought Omud would have done much better. And I don't know what's happening at Omud. They just keep disappointing at Penrith and at Champs. I think Heidel trust me, they shocked me. Because especially in the lower classes, I didn't see Heidel getting enough points in say class 3 and I saw my tracker. But somebody called me 2 days before and said, you can't underestimate Heidel when it comes to championship. And there's also occasion. So kudos to Corey because I think his team was the best overachiever among the girls' side at champs.
Yeah, and Corey, I mean, I don't know if you ever had time to thought about maybe in terms of history. Maybe I don't think this feat will ever be accomplished because last year you were coach of the winning girls team and runner-up with the boys team. This year it was the other way around. This is kind of historic. This is a feat.
No,
back to back.
Yep. Yeah, man. Like Jeremy Delissa, Edwin Allen, and Casey.
No. I'm talking about the uniqueness, Okay. The uniqueness of winning girls team last year, runner-up boys last year. This year, winning boys team and runner-up girl.
I'm saying Delissa has been a winning KC team and Edmonton team back to back in years. So,
KC, you understand what I'm saying,
No, I don't understand. You explain more to me.
I'm saying that last year, right? He was the winning girls coach, right?
At champs, right?
And runner up with the boys. You get that?
Runner up with the boys.
Yeah,
right.
Calabar. Right. This year, he was a runner up with the girls, Heidel, and winning team
with the boys.
Jamaica with the boys. So that is that I don't think that has ever happened yet.
No, I don't think so.
No, that uniqueness that I'm talking about, it's kind of just I mean, it might be semantics for some people, but it's a unique field, coach.
Yeah, I mean, it's just I guess when 3 teams are involved with that uniqueness, it I guess it adds a little bit more uniqueness to it. But I'm just blessed to have been involved with the program with Coach Dwayne Johnson as head coach and Principal Robinson. We're lucky to be a part of the family up there. It's a great unit. It's a great program. Just, what persons don't realize is the same JC team that came third year before. It's not like it's a different team. So I thought we would have achieved something with what we had in front of us. And I thought the boys bought in and did well. So, kudos to them and kudos to the school up on Whoop Road. Yeah.
And another thing, Coach, somebody just pointing out to me that the time that Heidel did, 3:32.85.
Yeah.
That would have placed them second in the college event.
I didn't even know that. Didn't even know that. But give thanks, to own the top 3 times, and I think we have 5 out of the top 10 times in the history of Penny days. That would say some. I think we rose to the occasion. It was a tough one, and kudos to Eddie Nalin and Bullis and home for us really putting on a good show. And so just God's work that we're able to pull it off with probably about a 15-meter deficit thereabouts. So, I think she ran it according to plan. And I think we're able to pull it off. So, give thanks.
All right. So you're heading now, as we get ready now for the East Coast. So you're looking forward to that? The East Coast invitation.
It is a meet that we've been attending for the last couple of years. Invited by Sanjay here. And for many persons who don't know, Sanjay here used to go Heidel back in the day, and way back in the day too. So so we've got a relationship like that. Something that we look forward to. Some years we have brilliant weather. Some years we have not so brilliant weather, so I'm hoping for decent weather at least. It's a good meet to come to. You can get a little vibe, you can get out of events in. We was at the beautiful Morgan State compound last year, and we eagerly look forward to going back there this year. We have some persons who, both from JC and from Heidel, that are, obviously looking some scholarships, and I know there are a lot of university scouts that come there and look at these senior athletes and stuff like that. And we just want to represent, and Sanjay's always supported us in a major way, and we just want to give back and support his program and his efforts to put on this for the youths. It should be a good day. I should encourage persons to come out and watch it. And have some fun. This is a World Under 20 year, and I'm hoping that we can use it as a builder somewhat to kind of carry on to the World Under 20 sometime in, I believe, July or August.
Good time to say good evening to Sanjay, because he's here. Sanjay here. Promoter.
Good night, guys.
How you doing, man?
Yeah, man. Good. Yeah, man. Everything is good, man. The last couple of weeks I've been extremely busy, planning for the event. But all the schools made it in yesterday safely. I know this morning they had their first practice sessions, and they're, probably doing some online schooling, being supervised by their coaches, So the Jamaican public don't know, so boy, them they are foreign for a week and them not do nothing. They are in school studying, Coach Bennett is going to make sure that his Heidel's girls are in their books, and it's a great experience. I can tell you, for the last 2 weeks, the top universities in the US have been contacting me about travel details to come to the event. I know the University of Texas, Coach Flo, the head coach, is going to be around. Quincy Watts from USC called me today. He's going to be there. Benny Brazil from LSU, he's going to come to the meet. So that's just a few.
We're losing you, Sanjay. Yeah, we're losing you, Sanjay. You're not coming through clearly again. Don't know what. We're losing.
And it's great as I show. Coach Bennett, who's been there from the start. Coach Riley, who has been there from the start. Yes, I'm a Heidel old boy and a Excelsior old boy. And it means a lot to me to see my schools come and participate and do well, It's a tough time of year because it's at the end of our high school season for Jamaica. and the coaches always bring the kids in fantastic form. Whether the weather is poor or the weather is great, they always come and do well. And we have discovered some great athletes at this meet who have came through the meet and did well, and benefited a lot from the event. And I think this year, we have some big stars, especially from across the US. The meet is really catching up. We have the Maxwell twins from Texas who are coming, Tate Taylor, who is a 9.9 high school runner, 20 flat. He's scheduled to come. Of course, Quincy's always there every year. And, we've really built something special as a family. Roger been there from the start. A lot of the guys who are on the program have been there, from the start. And a lot of people didn't believe in the beginning that this meet was going to be a premier high school meet. And I could tell you right now, this meet is top 5 in the US and everybody knows about it, and just grateful I'm able to give back to my country, give back to young athletes. There's no real incentive to come to the meet. People come here off the strength of the respect they have for me and know that I always take care of the athletes, I don't ask anybody for anything. I try to do it from the bottom of my heart. And, our meet is going to continue to create scholarship opportunities and, kids who, can't get champs, the universities can't get champs and recruit them come to Morgan State and recruit the kids. And it's been a huge success, and I'm going to continue to push as much as I can to keep this thing going.
How has it been?
Sanjay, hold on, Robert. Sanjay, one of the things that we have noticed over the past couple of years is that each year you kind of more emphasize on quality. Yes. I mean, when you look at the names that is coming up, some top names out of the Jamaican system. Of course, the top names on the USA system is in already, but you specific,
Roger, it's good to mention that because I'm starting to figure it out now. In the beginning, I just wanted to help my Jamaican schools and Jamaican athletes. I wanted to give everybody an opportunity. Everybody got a chance in the beginning to come, but I knew each year from a financial perspective, and if I wanted the meet to be successful, it had to be elite, and the high schools that are elite, they're the ones that keep on coming back, the Heidel and the Excelsior. Last year, Calabar came. I'm an alumni of Calabar also. Very disappointed that they got rid of Corey. Because he's an amazing coach, an amazing person. But that is a story for another day. I fight with my Calabar old boys because most people know from Calabar. I went to Calabar for 3 years. Heidel, I left Calabar, I went to Heidel for a year, Heidel to Excelsior for a year. But I was very disappointed in that decision from Calabar. But that's a story for another day. I know once Corey is at JC is probably going to keep on winning champs, and I'm not happy about that. But I love Corey, so if he win, it's a win for me too, And then Heidel is always in the winnings, so I always go take a W. But yes, Roger, to answer your story, I couldn't keep on bringing back the non-traditional champs teams because it was just too costly. So what I decided to do is to bring the heavyweights and then bring a non-traditional team, at least one per year, that we could give some exposure. And that team over the years has been Machette, now translated to Holland High School, And the Americans, they always want a piece of the Jamaicans, them. And you see the one of them flock come this year. Them all have 14-year-old girl where I run 51 and 22 low I come at the meet. You know, yeah, man. So them not play around at all. You know, they come because they want to compete with us, you know, and rivalry sells, and when I was thinking about putting the meet together, I wanted to find a way to put our Jamaicans versus the Americans. I didn't want the emphasis to be relays because penny relays already have that, you know. I wanted to be a preview a U20, but it happens every year, you know. And it's really caught on, you know. And yeah, happy, you know.
How has it been though so far with regards to sponsorship though? I know you started out a little slow.
No help. No help. I mean, Puma help a little bit here, but it's not much. But I've gotten to the point where, honestly, I don't really care about sponsors anymore. I just want to make these kids the athletes of tomorrow. You know what I mean? And it's going to keep on going. You know, track and field, unfortunately, let me tell you something, guys. Track and field is not a marketable sport. It's not a lot of money that's generated into the sport. A lot of companies are reluctant to invest in the sport. And it's all across the board. Whatever countries you are, when you see track meets are slowed down in Europe, it's slowed down in Jamaica, it's slowed down in America. People don't want to invest in track because it's not marketable. There's a couple things that's happening why it does not attract sponsors. Meets are too long. The best never want to run against the best. You know what I mean? A lot of politics. You know, so it's going to take people. It's going to take people like myself, who is like a former athlete and in good standing and in a good position to give back, to continue to give back to the sport. You know. But what I find here in America is the high school athletes are legitimate stars, and the parents and the fans would come and watch high school kids run before them come watch a pro meet or a college meet. So Corey could tell you this, in New York this year, like we sold out the stadium, and we were having a snowstorm the day after, you know. And I said to Corey, boy, Corey, you know, so we finally make our money. We sold out the stadium like fully. And I was happy. I said, yo, it'll work now. Now I'm understanding it. You know what I mean? We could do the same for Maryland, but the problem is the weather. We don't know what kind of weather we're going to get. So some years it might be good, some years it might not be good. But as I said, you know, for me, I didn't really come into this thing to make money. I came back to give back to my country and give back to athletes.
All right.
And the program, you know? Yeah.
Gentlemen, we're going to break there for a moment and then we come back because we're going to be talking some cycling now. We're going to be talking about Discover Jamaica by bike. And we have Kevin Chung on the line to speak with us. Kevin, you're there. Good evening. Welcome.
Good evening. Good evening.
How you doing? How you doing?
I'm doing well enough.
All right, Discover Jamaica by bike. This has been happening for quite a while now, I think. Kind of cyclotourism experience, you call it. Talk to us about this year's event.
Yes, so Discover Jamaica by bike was born out of a love for country and cycling. Dennis Chung is pretty much the brainchild, and we got together with the Jamaica Tours.
Yeah, man, usually him come talk to us about it, but him get too big, I know him, but I will do this year. Said a soldier.
Yeah, so, you know, he brought the idea to me as well, and then, you know, after speaking about what we could offer cyclists throughout the world, sharing with them authentic Jamaican experience across 14 parishes. We started out doing it in 4 days, then it increased now to 6 days.
6 days.
So we offer a unique experience where we support the local economy. Initially, we was trying to jumpstart the tourism sector and the local economy pre-COVID. I mean, post-COVID.
Post-COVID, yeah.
Because, you know, COVID came, everything was on lockdown, so we wanted to help jumpstart the economy. It so happened that after COVID, it seems like it was crisis after crisis. Yeah, and then recently we had Hurricane Melissa. So we still in the same position of trying to push this product to boost brand Jamaica across the cycling community.
So when is it going to be this year?
It's going to be April 30th to May 6th.
I don't know, that's around the corner, man. A couple of days from now.
Yeah, it's a couple of days from now. And, this Thursday, we start with a cocktail welcoming where everybody come together, arrive at Montego Bay Airport, and we settle in a local boutique hotel, and everybody meet, greet. We have some local mayors and politicians that come together as well to, kind of welcome the cyclists from around the world into Jamaica.
Mm-hmm.
And we
How many cyclists are you anticipating this year?
This year we have roughly around 30-something cyclists.
And almost from overseas?
98% is from overseas.
Oh, yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah, so this year is mostly from the US, but every year the crowd is different.
Okay.
Sometimes you get most of UK, but we normally have a mixture of US, UK, and Canada. One year we had someone from in Europe, I think it was Finland. So the word is getting around about Jamaica being a premier cycling destination where recreational cyclists can come and explore Jamaica through cycling.
All right, so it sounds like the event is going to start in Montego Bay then?
Yes, it starts in Montego Bay, and we ride from Montego Bay to Negril, spend the night at Azul. Following day, we ride from Negril to Mandeville.
Okay.
This road is very
up the hill,
famous because of Spur Tree Hill.
Yeah, man, up the hill.
Yes, and we actually have a competition where we give out an award to the first male cyclist and first female cyclist that makes it up the hill. But trust me, it's a sight to experience because when you see the effect of the hill on some of these cyclists because of the sun. Last year we had a lot of rain, but regardless of the weather conditions, the hill, Spur Tree Hill, is very, very, very challenging.
Yeah, after you leave Mandeville, I figure you're heading to Kingston now.
Yes, so once we reach the Mandeville at Gulfview Hotel, the following day we ride to Kingston at Ligani Club. Spend the night at Ligani Club, then the next day we ride to St. Thomas to Port Antonio. In Port Antonio we have a rest day where we pretty much take them around Port Antonio for excursions and to explore the Portland communities. And then the final day of the ride is the longest route, which is from Port Antonio all the way to Montego Bay.
Oh, so it's around the whole island you're going?
Yes, we carry them across 14 parishes. And, we have rest stops in between for hydration. We support the local food vendors for coconuts and fruits. And we have lunch stops at local restaurants as well.
Okay.
So, even though we carry them throughout the whole island, we try to support the local businesses within each parish.
I see where you're doing some extra things here, like you're handing out care packages or something to that effect.
Come again.
I'm seeing where you're going to be doing, apart from the cycling, some care packages and so on, some hurricane relief things.
Yes. Because of Hurricane Melissa, we had started to do relief efforts where we collaborated with cycling communities in the US and in Canada, and with non-profit foundation, Oak Tree Foundation, and the Jamaica Tourist Board, Pedal Power. Now, because of the continued support from that initiative, we still have relief items that we will be distributing throughout this ride. So while we're going around the island, we will still be giving out some relief items to people that's still in need.
Okay. Sound very interesting, man. Sound interesting. So starts on April 30. Over 30 cyclists from overseas, along with local cyclists, will be making the trek.
Yes, the locals, a lot of them will be joining on on the final day because of the miles.
Mm-hmm.
Because recreational cyclists, they ride for the miles. Because you have an app called Strava. And it's like their version of Instagram. But, you know, everybody posts the amount of miles that they've been riding throughout their riding career.
Okay.
You know, so a lot of the locals will come on from the Port Antonio to Montego area to get the 120 something miles in their Strava.
So Mr. Dennis Chung will be riding this year too? You have time for that this year?
Yeah, man, him ride it here, man. You'd be surprised, and him ride it up Spur Trail.
What it's not easy. You know him could have find time to go ride now, man.
He loves cycling, man.
All right. Kevin, wish you all the best with the venture, and it look good again.
Yes, one of the things that happened this year, because cycling in Jamaica is not on the front pedestal of events and product that's offered. So sponsorship is kind of challenging, but this year we have NCB Capital Markets that came on board.
Okay.
As title sponsor.
Oh.
Other than NCB, we normally get support from the Gatorade, Lifespan, National Bakery, and of course the Jamaica Tourist Board. So as we continue to grow and develop the product, more companies are realizing the potential for Jamaica being a cycling destination in the Caribbean, because cycling is very big, especially in Europe.
Okay.
You have some events that carry thousands of cyclists. Of course, we would need to improve our infrastructure with the roads and lodging for accommodation. But,
yes.
That's where we want to get.
The road, that's a at all, boy.
We appreciate the exposure, and we look forward to bringing this product.
Yeah, man. Discover Jamaica by bike. This is about the 5th or so on stage of it, no? Or thereabouts.
Six years.
All right. Kevin Chung, thank you very much. All the best.
You're welcome. Thank you as well.
All right.
Robert, we have Coach Corey, up here is our head, so we just wrap with him now, and
man.
Get up early, the 1 hour head thing,
Coach Corey can't do like you, Yeah.
No, me get up 5 o'clock and go to bed 1 o'clock. Yeah. Coach, all in all, congratulations in terms of, your achievements with both JC and Idle. And what can you say about what is to come as we wrap?
Hear what I want to talk about first, right? Try with it. Arsenal, try win it.
Coach, don't worry yourself, man. Don't worry yourself.
No, man. Arsenal,
Robert,
try win it.
You just
because if you don't win this one,
Robert,
don't use that word, coach. Don't use that. Coach. It's safe. Don't worry.
Robert, nothing is safe.
Listen, me, coach. You see, after the last match, that is when I go and talk to some people.
Yeah.
Because including KC Graham.
A long time.
Because if you did follow some people like KC Graham, you pack up long time and gone.
You need to pack up because you're going nowhere.
That is not how this thing goes.
I can tell you though, if you don't win this league,
coach, say if you don't, man, just talk about when you win at the end. It's when the thing finish.
Right.
Don't worry yourself, man. This is not like the reggae boys.
Big up our Black fans because we win the World Cup.
Coach,
right?
This is not like the reggae boys where they say a soup and we never get to drink none of the soup.
The soup and the tunnel.
That one is safe, man.
No, man.
It's just that you have to have a little headache first, but it's safe.
Yeah, but call back when you lose it, yeah?
No, man. What means me if we call you back then? All right, no problem.
No problem. If I don't hear from you, I know what time it is.
Exactly.
But we give thanks.
Yeah, man. Bless up and thanks for the strength.
This is a good look.
Yeah, man.
I would just want to continue to pushing for the track and field international, both local and abroad. I'm looking for a great World Under 20 year because we have some good youths. Everybody remain healthy. we can come together and dominate this World Under 20 in Oregon this year. Give thanks. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, man, good.
Again soon.
Casey Graham, we know you're not going to be at the at the event this year, probably for the first time. But how you see it shaping up?
Yeah, a good look. You know, in a way, there must be a good look. With the kind of athlete I'm of. And the Maxwell, the pity I'm not the Maxwell twin. I like to see them along with Shanoya. And as Sanjay said earlier, quality. It's a quality meet, and this is what the people want to see. The clash, and it's a very important year. It's U20 year, and if you get a little preview of what is to come in Eugene, Oregon in August. So I like the people who are there, and I wish them all the best, and I hope the meet continue to be successful. You know, but I'll be watching live. I'm here not far away. I'm excited here in the States, but I'll be watching. I have some time. So I keep in touch. It's a very big meet and a successful meet. And I just want to say, Sanjay, thank you for really getting the best of the best, you know. And I wish your meet to continue to be a success.
All right. So
yes, coach.
Roger, there have been a lot of talk over the past. You remember last week when we spoke to the president, JFF president, and he was saying that there was a document that he received that day recommending that the current technical staff move ahead to coaching the team for the Unity Cup tournament.
Yes.
Yeah, understand now that that proposal is to be ratified at an upcoming, I think, board of directors meeting, which is on the 5th of May. When is May 5? Hold on.
It would be Thursday.
May 5 is next week Tuesday.
Next week Tuesday.
Tuesday, yes.
So next week Tuesday we'll know for sure the position. But I am thinking, it seems as if there is a thinking around the JFF directorship that it look like some people want Speed to continue as head, and some people
some don't want him. Yes.
No, not that they don't want him. They want Coley to be head. So it look like we have like a problem there.
Yeah. Yes. So based on what is filtering through, it is heavily also, heavily in favor of Corey as well. Coley. I mean, in terms of the balance, in terms of who wants Speed and who wants Coley.
Yeah. And apparently, it looked like Coley was promised the job after the Confederation playoff. So a little thing I go on.
Yes.
A little thing I go on. I don't know how much impact it will have in terms of the decision, but I'm getting some argument now about some, what do you call it now? Is it nepotism?
Wow.
Because the chairman of the technical committee, you remember when all of these things happened, them say Speed do it because he was chairman of the technical committee. Now Barry Watson is the chairman of the committee.
Because Speed has stepped away from that.
Right. But Barry Watson, who is the chair of the technical committee now, come from same place where Coley come from. And
Manchester.
Mile Gully.
Mile Gully, yes.
So people start putting a whole heap of thing in the mixer now. But I don't know. I don't know if the callers can tell us what is going on. Because
them always know things. They know more than me,
But a whole heap of things happening. And I see where the PFJL now get a lawsuit, 100 million.
What a thing happening, man. Because this thing started off so sprightly in terms of, broadcast and,
But I said
that you would have been seeing it through to air.
broadcast, the match is this evening, so I don't know who's responsible for the broadcast.
Where? And free to air?
Yeah, Premier League, PFJ broadcast the matches. Stream them.
One of the major stations, them?
No, man, stream.
No, man, no, you don't know that.
No, not on free to air, not on free to air.
Remember, the part of the whole understanding was that it would have been on, and it started with some free to air, remember?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
But I was watching it on YouTube.
Yeah.
And it says PFJL TV.
So what is so what is gonna happen is that you could have say a counter suit. Letter. No, the latest thing, letter for letter. Letter for letter.
All right, we run to the break. I want to come back. We continue the conversation. Let's go to the break.
Thinking of entering, occupying, building, or attempting to sell SCJ Holdings Limited lands? Think again. Without written permission, it is unlawful and done at your own risk. SCJ Holdings Limited has a zero-tolerance policy against squatting, trespassing, or unauthorized use of government lands under its management and will take enforcement action. It's not worth the risk. Respect property boundaries and avoid unauthorized use. A message from SCJ Holdings Limited.
When we hear full of smoke and the water brown and the government quiet can't hear a sound when we speak up and them try shut we down. Escans will step in for our rights, okay. Access for the people, that's me want. Justice for the environment, that's me want. Nobody here see the river and the land. We have a right to talk, every Jamaican. The Escans agreement good for all Jamaican. Forget the facts about the situation. For know we environment and participation. Better decisions and better regulation. As we have a right to a healthy environment. Nobody tell me say we can't. Environmental justice our slogan. No erosion, a good clean Jamaica we a program. Access for the people, that's me want. Justice for the environment, that's me want. Nobody here see the river and the land. We have a right to talk, every Jamaican.
The Escazo Agreement seeks to ensure access to information, public participation, and justice for all Jamaicans.
Brought to you by the UNDP Implemented Global Environment Facility Small Grants Program and the Jamaica Environment Trust.
The Home and Things Shop and Save Clearance Sale event is on. May 1 and 2, Old Road Road branch only. Check out low prices on overstock or discontinued tiles. Big discounts on slightly damaged items like toilets, baths, doors, vanities, and more. Don't let a scratch stop you from saving big. Hurry, stocks won't last long. Catch the Home and Things Shop and Save Clearance Sale event this Friday and Saturday, Old Road Road branch only. All sales are final. Conditions apply.
Are you looking to achieve good health? Wondering how you can start your health journey? Well, we have just the information you need. Join me, Maisha Brody, this and every Tuesday during the Live at 5:45 news package for Healthwise. From your physical to your mental health, modern medicine and herbal remedies. We will explore how you can achieve and maintain good health. That's Healthwise with me, Maisha Brody, this and every Tuesday during the Live at 5:45 news package on the nation's number one, IRI FM.
Brought to you by AIDS Healthcare Foundation, Jamaica, St. Anne Medical Wellness Center, 61 Main Street, St. Anne's Bay. Know your status, protect your health.
Calling all homeowners and DIY enthusiasts.
Go on with it.
In and around Ocherias, this one is for you. BH Paints is having a grand promotion on Friday, May 1, and IRI FM will be on location. Join us at Shops 1 and 2, 60 Main Street, Ocherias, and enjoy 20% off store-wide to help you bring that special project to life. Plus giveaways, surprises, and so much more. That's an outside broadcast from BH Paints, 60 Main Street, Ocherias, Friday, May 1, from 2 p.m. to 5 p.m. live on IRI FM.
You've been my station
So we are
for
coming
as
here
long
with a
as I
force.
can
Yeah. Blessings we are reap and we course.
my station till the end.
Welcome back to What's the Score here on Reggae Radio IRFM. 21 minutes after 10 o'clock. So Roger, we're talking about the football earlier. We said that. So we're preparing for the Unity Cup. And
so this is what the third stage of the Unity Cup.
Yeah. When is the Unity?
It's gonna be a good test. It's gonna be a good little competition, you know.
But who's going to be the coach for the Unity Cup team? Is it going to be Rudolph Speed?
Speed will be the coach, man.
And the Unity Cup is the 26th of May. Well, you know, 26th of May a bad day for me. You know, I have a party that day there, you know. A party the 26th of May, Abu Bar, Virgin Chow, Polo Kid. Big birthday party. We call it Ultimate Tuesday. It's a Tuesday. Ultimate Tuesday. Abu Bar, Great Pan. So, you know, a bad day that for the Unity Cup. But anyway, we see how it works.
So it's 2 matches. I seen 2 matches. Who will play? India?
We have India and Zimbabwe. And is that India, Zimbabwe, Nigeria, and Jamaica?
Yes.
In it. So, but next week, Tuesday, now is when we're going to hear the full story about the coach. Because as the president said last week, they figure that because of the time constraint, it's best to us have these coaches carried through the Unity Cup, and then after that, now they make decision for the long term.
Yeah, so that's why we shouldn't be surprised when if they continue from where they left off.
Yeah, but apparently there's some pushback within the directorship.
Yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, this is not a long-term thing, you know. So we just get it out of the way and done. Let's take some.
I
mean, if you know win, you get cost. If you win, you get cost.
Let's remind the numbers. The numbers are 974-5043, 974-5051, 974-5079, 618-0352. Toll free. It's 888-991-4152. You can also call us on the WhatsApp line. It's 876-838-2405. And if you want to join us on Zoom, the meeting ID is 824-891-93303, and the password is 666266. I saw Ras Andy on earlier. Let me check in and see if he wants to come on. Ras Andy? Oh, look like Ras Andy gone. Okay. All right. So we're ready to take your call. So you can call through and let us, Welcome to Joe.
Joe right here, man.
I've not heard from Joe all night, man.
Yeah, man. See me, man. Right us up. Talk.
Corey took my seat for most of the night.
Okay.
Just going back to today, training we started at 6. It's 6 to 1. 6 to 1 open, whenever. And so the 3 teams, JC didn't come because, they were late last night coming in, but they ran on Saturday a lot. So, and their throwers came and practiced, but the rest of them, Heidel practiced this morning, Holland practiced this morning, and that's what happened, So it was basically a shakeout, but tomorrow they'll get into it more,
Okay.
Oh, Excelsior was there too.
Yeah. One of the things was to speak with Sanjay about, but him saying, boy, I'm beat, him tired, So we wanted to talk about some matchups because
yes, I was trying to ask him about that.
Yeah. But him gone. Boy, I'm saying tired, him gone. So, but what we know is that some quality athletes are here. We talk about quality, real quality from Jamaica, and real quality from the USA. So. You're gonna see some very interesting matchups this weekend. Jamaica's best against
this time, and we get good. We just hope the weather hold this time, and we,
So far, based off of the 5 and the 60 and the 70 forecast, it don't look so pretty for Saturday. You know?
Yeah, Saturday gonna be very cool. Right
Look,
now.
I checked it today. It's going to be 55 and rain.
Casey, what you say?
55 and rain.
Casey, what you say? What's it? My God.
I never heard what Casey said.
No, so gonna be worse than Penn Release Saturday. Penn Release Saturday was terrible.
Lord.
And Maryland and Saturday gonna be worse.
Wow. Well, guess what? I'll be warm.
Okay, Casey, I mean, people might say, boy, you know, people shouldn't find excuse for the boys, especially the 4x4 and the 4x8 on Saturday, because people say the weather. But how brutal it was. I mean, from your perspective.
How brutal? Trust me, unbelievable. It suit a team like the Maryland team. I mean the Quincy team. If you realize Quincy, the USA, they came easily 1-2.
Yes.
Because they are used to that kind of weather. And when we saw the weather, when we heard on Thursday and Friday that it's gonna be brutal, it came right into the Washington team and those teams because they used to it.
Yeah, because what I've been hearing, Casey, is that they have been training in like 40 degrees.
Yeah, so they used to it. Look how easy they won. And it was a 1-2 in that 4x4. It was so easy. American team 1-2. Quincy team, you saw KC, for example, in that final. KC looking to make it 5 in a row. KC lost the race from the opening leg. And at the first I've seen Quincy team lead on the anchor leg. Quincy now have to run on people. But he got the baton in front. And then the team was the American team was second. So it was in their favor. It was really bad on Saturday.
All right, let's just run to a caller now. We have a caller holding, so let's go to the caller and come back. Caller, good evening. Caller? Hello? Not hearing the caller. Caller? Caller, we'll ask the call. All right, yes, you were saying something, Casey.
Yeah, I was saying that the weather really played against the Jamaican team. It helped the USA team, because this is something that they used to. And you could see it not 4x4. Look at a KC team running 3-watt. You have a Chio team, 3-14. When you look at the Quincy team, they were comfortable. They ran 310 easy. Quincy ran a 45 in that weather. We could see this coming from the Saturday morning in the prelim. It was the same way you saw Quincy that people baton 20 meters behind Uncle KC man, 45 man, and running down at the finish. You could see sign there. So the weather was really, it affected the Jamaican team. And we like this, the American team, especially Quincy team, and they're gonna have the edge. So it was really tough.
One other thing, Casey. One other thing, is that 19 streak, for Jamaican schools, and a lot of those, within those 96, you'd have had some cold weather. But why? This year, there was a something about this year, boy. I tell you. Because even the JC 4x8 team, they went to the fastest team.
That's true.
And they looked as if they had a chance.
In the final.
Them just never had a chance at all.
And Archbishop. Remember Archbishop, they're from DC now. They used to that.
Yes.
Bunch from Maryland. So JC was the best. You thought KC would have beaten that punch with KC team.
And incidentally, the last time American school won, this was the first year I came Penn.
Seriously?
Yeah, the 2007 Long Beach Poly, I remember. Yes. They beat Jago, because Jago remember from 3 Street here, Jago had a big team,
Big team, right?
Yeah. And because Jago win the subsequent 2 after when Long Beach Poly won.
Right, Hilton and those guys.
Yes, the Beach Poly won on the line, and that was the first. But may I tell you, yeah, but
we're going to Georgia. Quincy runs 45. Nobody's run 46 now. Everybody's run slow.
Nobody else.
47 and 48. I mean, so they relish the and I look here. I'm a Jamaican, and to me, I know some people might be vexed with me. I'm glad for bullies. You know why? I remember 2 years ago they should have won, and they dropped baton twice, and Quincy, and it's a good way for Quincy to go out of this thing. He deserves a championship. This is what he has done for the past.
Wow, you see them celebrations, man?
Yeah, I'm happy for them, man.
I see a video.
Once in a lifetime, man.
I see a video of them celebration. It's like say the whole county.
All the gentlemen, we have to run to a break and come back. Let's go to the break.
The Lucky Dollar sale double dollar dong is back. Run in your nearest Lucky Dollar store to get your furniture, appliances, and electronics. There's was $229 weekly. You can't go wrong over Lucky Dollar. Offers end April 30. Conditions apply.
Hey yo, listen up. Don't wait for the symptoms start show. HIV test free. Make sure you know. Yo. Me take my test. Me get the news. Me take my meds. We can't lose. Family there, support there too. We strong, we bold life, I live right through. Live bold, test the HIV. Know your status more surely. Me take my test. Me get the news. Me take my meds. We can't lose. Live bold, free testing is available at health centers island. A message by the Ministry of Health and Wellness. Pot a bubble and the food smell nice. Maggie full up of the natural spice. Say you can't go wrong cause the flavor strong. Maggie are the people's choice. Me and Maggie so good, so good. Me and Maggie so good together. Me and Maggie we're so good together.
Jamaica and the world. The best of the best concert. Miami Memorial Weekend. Sunday, May the 24th. Performing live. Sizzla.
Where do you go? Down to need my
Caputan.
Chacha City, Chacha.
Miniman.
I'm drinking rum.
450. Critical. Tyrus Riley. Tiffa.
And just added Skag, Vanessa Blake, Craft, Chanel Muir.
Sunday, May the 24th. Inside Museum Park. Downtown Miami. Gates open 2 p.m. sharp. Log on to bestofthebestconcert.com.
I finally went for my mammogram, and honestly, I'm glad I did. With my NHF card, I received $3,000 off.
Yes, women 40 and over can get $3,000 off one mammogram each year with the NHF card.
Taking care of yourself is the best decision you can make.
NHF is here for help. NHF is here
For more information about NHF benefits, visit nhf.org.jm or call 876-906-1106.
Port Maria! This Thursday, it's the Minister of Health and Wellness, Healthcare and Vaccination Outreach. A giant family mart parking lot. Everyone is invited. Get checked, get informed, get protected. Blood pressure checks, cholesterol checks, blood sugar tests, BMI checks, HIV and syphilis tests, vaccination and immunization. Prizes and surprises, including a laptop computer. It's all free. Shanice Williams and DJ Acid will be at the Port Maria Health Fair and Vaccination Outreach live from 10 a.m. on IRI FM. Thanks to the Ministry of Health and Wellness.
Welcome back to What's the Score here on Reggae Radio IRFM. 10:35 is the time, and we have Raymond Casey Graham on the line. Before we go to Raymond Casey Graham, because we have to talk about the World Relay is coming up this weekend, and we also want to talk about the Allyson Felix coming out of retirement.
One quick thing, Robert. George just wanted to add to the conversation.
Yeah, I wanted from before. I wanted to say that one, the weather conditions deteriorated way bad. I mean, they were okay in the
That's
day.
how the pen really is.
Yes, but it the rain came down. It was hard, and it got so much colder. So I don't make excuses. I think that affected the performances. Trust me. I've been to enough that I've seen that. And secondly, these schools around Maryland and DC and everywhere around here, it could be 35 degrees. They don't have indoor facilities. They train outdoors. So they train in 35 degree
Bad weather won't
weather.
affect them, man.
Unless it's snowing.
well.
When the track is covered, but that's it. That's a fact, and I know that.
Wow.
Yeah. So they are very used to the weather.
Those conditions.
So that weather, except for the rain, maybe, but that weather didn't bother any of those schools at all.
Wow. All right, we have a caller. Let's go to the call. Caller, good evening. Welcome. Caller.
Yes.
Greetings. Welcome.
Good evening.
How you doing?
How is everyone?
Good.
Talk to me.
Good, man.
Yeah. How do you the man, the football thing?
Which look you then?
You have to go World Cup.
Under 17, no, November, man.
Oh, well, say them all right and thing and...
Well, I would figure so. I'd figure that they will be getting ready for that.
Okay. No, reggae boys.
Mm-hmm.
How far are we now?
What do you mean by that?
I'm qualified for the Unity Cup.
Yes.
Yeah, man. Unity Cup next month.
Yes. So when you win that, right? Go to the World Cup then.
No, man. Unity Cup, man. Unity Cup bigger than the World Cup, you know. Unity Cup bigger than World Cup, man.
Which planet you live, man?
Yeah.
Unity Cup Jamaica focus on now, man. World Cup next the Jamaica go focus on the what? This is what? 2030 World Cup Jamaica focus on now.
But focus on this one coming on.
No, man. Unity Cup and then 2030 World Cup.
Yes.
Yeah, man.
Them speak stuff like that. Them already see things like that yet.
You just weak.
Yeah, right. You're good, bro. So, all your neck of the woods.
I will give thanks, you know.
Yeah, man.
Another struggle and I got things said there.
All right, go and give thanks. Go and give
thanks.
Come on,
so you make the sense. So you just can't do what we have to do when the time comes. And then yourself.
All right, my boss.
All right,
the man talk about life, you know.
All right, Casey Graham.
Yes,
sir.
So the world releases this weekend. The Jamaica team, based on what we have heard now, is going to be affected. It's 4x4 will be affected. The 4x1 will be affected. Male. What you see? How you see? We coming through.
I think now. Yeah, as I said earlier, now this is not qualifier for the
World
Cup. Right. I always saw what happened last year when we struggled, and I think when I heard about our two fastest athletes, the gold and silver medalists I was very excited, but now I'm concerned at this last minute, the withdrawal of Civil and Kishane Thompson. We have to find yourself in trouble. I'm telling you, because I know the USA and team is going to be very strong. The Canadian team, but I think we should be in the finals still, but I don't expect us to be that competitive.
But you see, these teams, they want to qualify early,
Yeah, that's right, what we done.
It's only we alone look like, boy.
I got something, but forget this.
As a big country.
A big country, big track and field country. When you have the two fastest athletes in the world, 1-2, and the last world champion not competing, it's a gap there, man, and we're gonna struggle, to be honest with you, because we needed them. So at least we could have things easy going into the world championship. So it's gonna be rough. On the female side too, I think we have a nice good team. We should be among the money, but I'm disappointed in the male side, not seeing Civil and Kishane Thompson competing that 4x1.
What exactly is the situation with Kishane? I'm hearing it's injury.
That's what I heard too.
The thing about it, even today when the J3s put out that statement with regards to Oblique Civil, why they didn't just include everybody who was out?
Yeah, I think it's a J3 that is secretive, and that's why they call up pressure so often. But they are afraid. Once in the USA, track and field, they come out in public and tell exactly. Our J3, I don't know, And that's why they come in a prayer sometimes. They are too secretive, man. Let the public know. The public deserve better than this.
If there is a and probably the only reason why we hear about the situation with Oblique is because a narrative was put out there that wouldn't look they wouldn't look good with that.
Right. Look good at all.
People start beat them already. You know? So them have to clarify it. If they could have done it different, they could have put that information out from before people start speculate.
Right, people, if once you come out and put that out early, people will know. They're not gonna think. But if you put that in the last minute now, as if you're hiding something, let the public know early so we can deal with that. You don't tell us 2 days before the team leaving to go to Botswana. That's crazy.
And it's not that, remember, it didn't come out because of the J3 race, it came out because people started talking about it.
Yeah, man. Right. Let me start getting some serious roasting.
Yeah, and unnecessarily. Unnecessarily. And then when them things happen, there's nobody to say anything. Nothing.
And then people say, you must say anything. We have to talk. And we the fans, we watching and we want to see what is happening and we are excited when it comes to that. The fans you must tell them exactly what is what. Nobody gonna kill you.
Man.
But as I was very concerned when I heard about this ticket and who never want to pay for it. I mean, I said, wow. One thing, because I started to believe now that, like usual, when teams are traveling, they try to get the cheapest flights.
Yeah,
and then so you have a lot of stoppages and so on and so forth. And then maybe the athlete wanted to use a shorter route and then they wouldn't compensate him for that. So all sort of things start making the rounds unnecessarily. But so that is going to severely affect us in terms of our performance, Casey. And the 4x4 as well. Man.
Yeah, it will. It's last bit that out. It will affect our performances.
But as I say on the female side, I mean, I think this is maybe our strongest side based on the names that are there.
Yes.
Yeah, but at times, but what have they done in like for 100 meters? It could be name alone, guys. We don't.
Well, people say, I mean, Elaine has been dropping sometimes that suggesting that she's on her way back.
And I have concerned Elaine not running the final too. I don't like that. If you come out there
she did 91 never run the final.
And I run the final.
I just don't know why. I just don't know. I think collectively we not take this relating serious again. I don't know. I mean, maybe because you know give no money. I don't know. I mean, we have to call it over.
You get money at your track, at your relay.
Yeah, you get money at relays, but
I don't like it though. I say it's not about individual thing that people don't really care. When it's an individual thing, you get more money.
We took it serious when it started. That me know, come in and say Bolt and everybody used to go Bolt and Blake them and everybody.
We are to relay, but now we're looking forward to it.
The shine gone off it. Everybody want individual medals. No? Them not count the relay medals. And the relay money now important. Yeah?
It have a share.
It have a share. Yeah, remember, caller, you have sometime you can call us 9745043, 9745051, 9745079, 6180352, toll free 888-991-4152. Raymond Casey Graham, Alison Felix. Where's she coming back for? What is she coming back for?
You heard that?
She have unfinished business?
I don't know. Seriously?
Yes.
Yeah, we saw something there. We have
some young Turks in Jamaica who gotta eat our food.
I guess it's because it's our home Olympics she want to.
No, sir.
Leave
it. Crazy, man. Let's do it and see.
But remember, Olympics should be 42, you know.
Yeah, she'll be 42.
With Atiran, what is Atiran?
I don't know if Ati still retire. Whenever you're official.
Whenever she retire.
No, seriously. I'll know whether you're official. I know you're retiring from Ati.
But you say, I don't think, look at.
Yeah.
Unless she get a pass, she can't be USA team.
No.
She says she's going to start she's going to pick and choose the races that she do now, but come October she's going to begin full training.
Yeah, but she could have USA trial and make that team. USA no good.
Maybe you know, maybe it's in another sport. You never can.
No, it's another she's talking about. And she said she returning to high level competition next year.
Maybe she had some skiing or something like that.
Yeah, most something like
But she might be doing something that we never thought she would be able to do, and that is what has encouraged her to decide to come back. Running fast.
Running fast where?
Yeah, she probably running fast. Yeah.
Okay, let's see.
Behind the scenes, yeah. So come
and then there was this thing that was making the rounds today, and we not see no credible source, but it was topical on social media about Blake Yuan.
So you retired.
Yes,
So you retired. Well, I saw it over the weekend.
Yeah,
but I'm not sure. You know.
But when you are the mystery man, you know, you don't know what to believe.
Yeah, so retire.
But Robert, I sent you a text earlier, you know, about 10 minutes ago. You didn't see that about appealing to people, man.
About what?
I mean, about my documents, then. I need my documents, but I think I can leave the nearest police station, man, in Crossroad.
Then tell them no, Casey. Tell them no, man.
Okay. I'm going to use the opportunity. The people who robbed me, on my way to the airport, going to the pen release. I'm appealing. Got my passport, yes, very good. But I have some important documents. It has no use to you guys. My license and my Sagicor card, all those things, has no use to you, gentlemen. Please, I'm appealing to you guys. Bring to the nearest police station. Bring to the Crossroad police station. It has no use to you guys. The money, and I won't get about the money. And the other charger thing. But please, the documents, I need those documents. I will be back in Jamaica in a few weeks' time. And when I come, I get a call. When I call the police station, I can get, the documents are here. So I'm appealing to you guys, you know. It has no use to you. Please leave them at the police station for me.
But Casey, although some guys rob you, you know, sure say no women were not involved in it. You keep saying you ask the guys to bring them back. Suppose I can't the guy them just front it and a woman really rob you.
Guys can use in term to
But I get the point. Well, let us hope you get back. Them sometimes a problem to replace them, you know, man. Problem to replace them. Yeah. So let us hope.
And you know, we don't finish the penny. We don't talk about the bullets and the key and the clash. You know, we just talk about the girls. We don't go in detail with the bullets team. Cause as I said, Raja, we side coming in the prelim. Raja, when the guy with the bullets team, I said before, I'm Adva Bullets. We just saw Quincy in that 4x4 prelim. When the KC guy, what is his name, Peter,
Jason Peter,
20 meters in head. I man run on the 45 man like nothing. You side on the wall, right on the wall. Also, the team from Washington, they beat JC easily. So I was surprised.
I have never ever seen two American teams in front of a JC team in a 4x4.
But that's the first time since I've not played really over 40 years. And the first time I've not seen a Jamaica team with a 4x4 heat. You get a small plaque. At this penalty, no Jamaica team will not eat. There was no small plaque.
As even JC heat, they
came second.
Yes, and I was wondering what was happening, you know. When JC came second in that heat, they were the fastest Jamaican team.
That is so true.
At the time, yes.
Yeah, but I said, and guess what? We have to get more serious, guys. They realize now, and you have to see some team come from the West Coast next year because they want to control because we have it's 19 years we have been winning 4x4.
Yes, and already you see them look as if they're gonna want to lock off the 4x8s.
That's a significant one. 19
years. Yeah, because with the female too. I thought when I saw JC in the 4x8 prelim, say yes, and in the final a different thing. And then you have the IMG and you have the Union Clinic. They're gonna dominate the 4x8. So if you realize we have to start thinking about the 4x1 and 4x4.
Yes, and if for the 4x1 women, it was Edwin alone technically, you know, who was carrying Jamaica flag. You know, luckily they won because Diego. As I said, Diego.
I love Diego, but if Diego can keep these 4 girls, last 2 girls, nobody will beat Diego next year. But you know, people, a lot of things going on St. Diego. We might see some of these girls going to other school, but if Diego can do it enough to keep them, I think St. Diego will get back to winning ways next year. Eden Allen, for example, they're going to lose 3 of their top 4x1 girl. I didn't have, you know, AIDS or finish. But I think St. Diego could be the team to bring back memories of years gone, you know?
But guys, you have not said anything about the Jamaican presence in terms of spectators at the Pen Relays.
We were for a long while. And I'm wondering if ice had something to do with this.
And I tell you, boy, I was looking through the window, through the turnstiles. Boy, I tell you, man, it's scanty. Yeah, I was looking through the window because normally through where you can see the turnstile where we are. And it was scanty. Scanty.
You mean the usual meet and greet, diaspora meet and greet?
Why it water down? It water down.
Very.
Water down this year, boy.
We look across, Roger. We look across where we were at the finishing line there. We look across the other stand where the teams are. Nobody was in the stand.
That stand is usually full.
Yeah, you don't hear the sound, the chanting USA versus Jamaica. We don't hear that at all.
Yeah, really thin this year. Bad.
Wow. That is not a good look.
ICE.
I see. Nobody don't want to push up the men.
No, it's different.
And Roger, you normally we go to Brooklyn and Queens, those places I pass through. And I'm a fact, I was in 42nd Street Wednesday night. And I have never seen 42nd Street so empty. Manhattan. Nobody
and that street never sleep.
Never sleep. We have Port Authority, and guess what? And the door them lock. I pay police, me say. I went to a police station, it turned into. Nobody in the Port Authority, nobody in the 42nd Street.
Is that bad?
The first I've seen this in my lifetime. Nobody in the 42nd Street. Nobody. It's like a ghost town.
Wow, things have really changed.
Yes,
very much.
My goodness.
I see you also.
I never had that. Let me hear what is happening now in terms of the voice notes. We have any voice notes? We still have a few minutes, can take a call or two. What is happening? Any voice note? Okay, no voice note. All right. Yes, gentlemen. Why that is not a good look at all.
Not a good look at all. Not a good look. What? But then again, I mean, things can change if administrations change, because I know there are a lot of lawsuits, you know, for some of the actions, you know, and a lot of you have individual lawsuits and you have collective lawsuits, and they have been fighting, you know, but as of now, it don't look good right now.
Roger, I spent some time by Madison Square Garden. I know I like those places. Now I see people moving around. You know the NBA final going on, second round going on now. Nobody around MSG. Everybody's going into Penn Station, train to go where they want to go. And when you go into Penn Station, no crowd no inside here. So nobody.
And incidentally, you know, Casey, on the weekend gone, we saw Amnesty International, and we saw like a group of civil groups in here in America. They speak as one, and they all have issued an advisory of persons traveling to the United States, especially for the World Cup. You know.
Yes, I saw that.
That's serious. This is a serious indictment, you know.
Yeah.
So you also didn't have that drove of people heading from New York down to Pennsylvania.
Robert, I came this year. Normally I could get drive easily coming to, you know, it's not a problem. You know, say we coming to New York. Everybody going New York.
Everybody going. Yeah.
My friend, drop your New York. You know how they get to drive for my friend to come to New York? I don't see people going, you know,
nobody coming back this way.
Going back to New York.
Because nobody came.
Nobody came.
Yeah, man, it's that bad for true, man.
Wow.
Yeah,
well, the stands never look packed throughout the days, so
never packed at all. And it's
empty seats. Wow. So depend.
So this World Cup, but this World Cup, you know, it's gonna be very interesting, you know, because we know that because in terms of
will be felt.
The impact will be felt.
Yeah.
You're gonna see it. You're gonna see it. Remember, a lot of Latinos. I mean, a lot of them are here and undocumented, you know, and they I mean. And a lot of them.
All those who are documented not coming out.
All people who document are still here too because they will be heavily profiled.
They can't the inconvenience. Yeah.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. It was a bad idea to have the World Cup in the United States.
Well, at the time
Very
when
bad.
it was when it
At the time, Roger, they wouldn't know the time, Roger. They wouldn't know the time. You get good know that before.
At the time, yeah, at the time, but boy, at the time
it was a good idea.
Them at the time when them could have adjust.
Change.
Okay. Yeah, them could have adjust.
Big for USA, change. Everybody want to go to America, you know, so you find that, you know.
America is not
as you talk about the World Cup, you know, I'm getting some sounds that the Reggae Boys might be active, you know, because teams are, you know, preparing for the World Cup. Yeah. So,
Robert, you really have to let people who are Jamaica come through the back door.
No, not for the not to qualify for the World Cup. No, it was to play some matches.
I mean,
remember teams that are going to be playing against CONCACAF teams. They're going to play another CONCACAF team, so it opens the door for Jamaica to get a few matches. So
yeah, man.
No, that's the World Cup. That did.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so we could see Jamaica playing probably 1 or 2 matches, but that would be more or less after the Unity Cup, you know. So yeah, so some friendly matches, yeah. So will be some teams will be sharpening up for the World Cup.
Yeah, so they want to play.
I want a CONCACAF team to play.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I guess
which is you know, I mean, from it is good from a Jamaica point of view, you know, that you can get a little exposure before the World Cup.
Yeah. But it sounds like the JFF might be hard pressed to probably even take some of those games because I hear say money. You know, so both, you know, because I've been spending a lot of money, you know, with the World Cup qualifying, the Girls World Cup, the under 17, the under
17,
so
under 20.
A lot of money.
Robert, don't get much for Adidas, man. That's why I think the J train make a big mistake.
Yeah, but sometimes you have to spend the money before you get the money, and that is the problem. Yeah.
That's true.
Because I hear so the girls that were here for the past couple of weeks with the 2 matches, a nice change. Run up. Yeah, them they're not cheap in the KC. Nice food, them there. Yeah. And we're not talking about probably 10 or 15. Probably we're talking about $15 and $20 million.
Wow.
A whole heap of money for that. Yeah, man. So even if you spend let us say you spend a $15 million now, and you go and get back that from Adidas, you don't get it yet. So you have to find it to spend it first. Are you borrow it?
American claim for it.
Right, are you borrow it? Yeah. So
claim.
It's kind of challenging, but I guess we'll see how things work out. First thing we're going to know is next week, Tuesday, what the board decide in terms of the coaching staff for the Unity Cup. I don't expect any changes still, but I don't think they'll just be changing for change's sake.
Just like that.
Yeah, but whatever it is, after the Unity Cup, we'll have to decide where we're going. Yeah. All right, gentlemen. Well, I guess that's it for tonight. I just want to say thank you all for being a part of the program. Thank you so very much, gentlemen. Hard-working team over there in Philadelphia. And Maryland, having fun in the cold.
And where I am, it's warm in Florida.
I can't see you warm with you, them. You're in the cold. Yeah, you run left the cold and in the warm.
No good weather this time around.
Yeah, man. Also want to say big thanks to Kevin Chung. You're talking about the biking around Jamaica. Started when April 30, says. Yes, so we look forward to that. I want to say thanks also to Sanjay Air and of course, Coach Corey Heidel, JC Coach. Thanks again, gentlemen. I want to say thanks also to our technical operator, DJ Collision, it was Peter Broadboss, social media coordinator. And we also want to say thanks to our studio engineer, Kemar Sharp, our producers, Nevada Morgan and Dwight Fraser. Until next week, same time, same place. We'll be back to talk about, we wanted to talk about the situation with the cricket, Roger. But I guess we'll have to put that off until next week because this format really doesn't look like it's so bossy at all. But let us see what happens. We'll talk about it, hopefully, next week. So until next week, same time, same place. My name is Robert Williams.
And I'm Roger Hasford.
Have a good evening.
Good evening.